Hello, 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 everybody. Sorry, I'm turning off my mic. I'm having some technical difficulties. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if I can rectify this. If I can rectify it. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay, guys. My computer went down, so I'm looking down. I need to load up my other one so I can see the chat. So give me 1 second. Oh, now is my computer acting right? Let's see. I hope you guys are doing well. And you know, I'm not even bothered right now with all of this. Ignore, yeah, I know. It's saying your computer was restarted because there was a problem. I know there was a problem. I could see there was a problem. Just, why did you have to have the problem as soon as I hit the live button? Come on. Be kind. Simply kind. Okay, let me see. I just need to see the chat. Okay. Okay, I can see the chat now. So, hello, Jean. Hey, Kim. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Donnell. Thank you guys so much. Say hello to everyone as they come in, everybody. I am still trying to load up my computer. It's loading. I'm so mad because I had everything set up. I did all the typing, but you know what? We're not here for all that drama, right? We're here for this. So, she said she's working while lurking. Don't you, girl? You mean you lurking while working? But you know what? We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. I have it to where I can see the chat without any problems. So, let's see if the computer will continue to be okay. I don't know why it went down though. Okay, maybe it's still down. Okay. Kim says, I can see the lion's face taking shape. That will be a beautiful quilt when done. Thank you so much, Kim. And hey, Lisa, I saw you come in. My computer is still loading, y'all. So today I will be working on H7 and H8. They are the last two blocks. The last two blocks of this beautiful legit lion. I'm looking forward to getting that baby all done. So I wanted to take you guys, I promised you guys that I will be taking you on this journey with me as I complete this lion. Okay. Whew. Then else since I got through, I can't see the chat. B3 yesterday. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. You see me looking down, that's because my chat is down here. I'm still waiting for my computer to finish loading up. And as soon as it's still loading, so I have a ways to go before it let me see it. Hold on 1 second. I tell you, you know, your channel, make sure I am in mute. Okay. So I can see the chat. It's coming. It's slow. It's a bad internet day here. Just coming out of storms and my everything is running slow. Okay. So while it's doing this thing, I wanted to make sure that I'm in. Okay, it is muted. So when it pops up, only thing I need to see there is the chat. So we're good. We're golden. Okay, H7 is already laid out. Hold on 1 second. Now my phone is acting weird. I don't get this. Ugh. I'm not understanding what's all happening here, but it's I'm getting messages, not a message. I've got a problem that stopped up here, so I don't get it. But anywho, we're ready. I need to restart my phone. Be right back. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Everyone is here. Okay. Let's do live chat. See, it tried to get me down. It tried to get me down. It's all this technology trying to get a girl down. Nope, we're not getting down today because guess what? We're getting busy on H7. So, according to the instructions, it is telling me that I need to bring this down closer to me so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I need to figure out which ones I need to piece together first. Because if you piece them out of line, you could end up having some funky angles, and that's what we're not. That's not what we're about to do today. Okay, it's saying A to B. H7? Oh, I have it down the wrong spot. I'm like, No, use sign language. Can you guys hear me now? I hear you. Okay. Oh, it's trying to get the best of me. It's back. Okay. It's trying to get the best of me. Okay. I know what happened, but I'm afraid it might happen again, but I hope it doesn't. I need to sew. It evidently they don't want me to finish this line, but we're gonna finish. I don't care if I have to do it off the live, okay? These pieces. It is it is a go live button. I know it just messes with people. It just messes with you. So I know now what I have to do when I go on live in this kind of format. I hate that I scheduled it and everything in my computer went out for some reason. I don't know what happened. But anywho, we're not going to dwell on that. Because we're going to dwell on the fact that we are finishing this line up right today. And I can't wait to start the assembly process. Whew. So what I do is when I go to join these pieces together, I bend up the seam so I can marry it just a little bit better. The only thing is, the problem is that you're working with 1/4 inch seams, and sometimes they can get a little bit finicky, or with your fabric will flip. So when you're doing it, if you're ever going to do it this way, you have to be mindful of where that fabric is in the middle, your seam, because it can still be turned down or smushed down, and it won't sew right. It'll give you a weird fold. Thank you, Andrea. Can you let them know, go back on the other feed and let them know that I am not there? My computer decided to shut down and I could not bring it back up on that side. Thank you so much, Andrea. Well, I had to put you on my computer. My phone did not like the format. YouTube has been having issues lately. It has, and my whole computer been having issues lately. And they probably trying to contact me now to see, girl, where are you? You late. Nope, I'm in the other one. This one because my computer died. Yay me. Okay, so when I open it up, I'm just making sure there's no fabric that folded down and that got away from the seam, because my seam is right now held with these clips. Okay. There are so many things I wish I can change at this second, but I can't. Can't do nothing about it, and one of them is technology. Okay, thank you. She is not answering, so hopefully she finds you. Okay. I hope they do too. So I'm just saying, today I had a quite the morning. We had to go get feed for our babies, and So it was just a crazy day. Oh, did we not cut? What? Didn't cut right that time. Is all my technology acting up? Not gonna work on that either. So we had to go get feed for our babies, and that was a good, I think that's a good 45-minute, 50-minute drive, because I don't get their feed at the local Tractor Supply or anything like that. I actually get it from a mill. So we had to do that drive, and I needed, the whole gamut, the chicken feed, the chicken scratch, and then also get our rabbit food from them too. So I had to get all of that from there. Okay, it says I cannot hear you. Okay, let me try something. I'm not sure if this volume will help. Did you guys hear a difference? Oh, you know what? I don't. Do I have it down here? I can hear you. Okay, let me see if this is helping some. Let me see. I can hear you. Okay. Oh. What's that on my iron board? Oh, I had that my stand up here and it was dirty. Got my fabric all dirty. Okay, that's iron. We're not stressing, I promise. Today. This is maybe it was some days when my body was saying, "Girl, you need to take you a nap." And this is the part where I should have just listened. Okay, we have H7A and B done. Now, before I go, I'm gonna take this paper out of here. It did line up nice, so I'm gonna keep it. What are you guys working on today? You already know what I'm working on. Getting this baby done. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, Andre, I am so sorry. You know what? In the other one, I did choose closed captioning. I am so sorry. See, and that's all. And I said I had it all set up closed because I do it all the time, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Dang it. When I go live, I got to see if there's in this new YouTube way, because I've never gone just straight live like I did, like I'm doing right now, going straight live. I didn't see an option to do closed captioning. So I'm gonna be testing around and finding out more about that, because I need that on there. I need that on there. It's not what I want, I need that. Sounds like Mike is across the room, because it is. My phone is, I can't even touch my phone. It's probably 2 hands widths away. So I'll work on that too. I had a earpiece that was connected to my phone, and unfortunately I don't have it. Let's see. See if I have enough juice in my beets. Let's test something out here. Can you guys hear me better now? Hi, Damali. Hey, Letitia. Okay. Yes. Look at God. Okay. Look at how he is working this out. Okay, we need to get C to D. It's not like I got it here. Because I'm the one talking. So I want to make sure you guys can hear what I'm saying. Thank you, Lord. Now please let them be fully charged. Let me see. I think they are. So you guys don't have to let me know if they go out. Because I just had them sitting over here. I hadn't charged them since I got them back from QuiltCon. And I haven't used them since then either. So, hi, Vicky. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am working on the legit kit. Stephanie, did you do the wrong one? It says C to D. Yep, I did the wrong side. Um, legit kits. I'm finishing up the last row. I am on H7. And the last one, thank goodness, is just a solid page. So I already had the fabric on H7. I did all of that work prior to the live. And I did not have it on H8 because it's only a single sheet and we can quickly work on that one together. So what I'm doing is just making sure that when I sew, my seam lines are straight. Well, not my seam lines, the gray lines, I call it the gray lines. And the gray lines you're supposed to match up along with all of these matching seams. And this one will work. Okay. Slacking off at work today, says Candace. Uh-oh, girl. Look, if you slacking, look good slacking, honey. Everybody need a little break every once in a while. But just be careful while you're slacking, because some people can be really get offended by that kind of stuff. I just said that headset is exactly like mine. I had it all the way up and my hearing aids all the way up and still could not hear. But this is perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really, honey, I was trying to find something for you, honey. Kim is saying hi. And oh, and Candace said she worked from home. Oh, that is a blessing, girl. Yes, my believe it or not, my husband, well, he's now retired since as of October. He did public sanitation, and that meant he worked in, collected, the or garbage from apartments. When we first got married, this man he was finding some of everything, okay, everything, and I'm like, well, you stop bringing all that stuff home. But someone threw things out, and we refurbished them and had no problem with doing that after a while because I mean, you guys remember Vera Bradley? Someone threw out about like 5, 6 of those bags, and there was nothing wrong with them. So, in fact, some of them looked still brand new. And I was like, and at that time, I was big into Vera Bradley. And she even is still around. Big into her. And I thought that was a find. So I'm like, okay, what else can you get? And these were one of the finds. There's nothing wrong with them. He cleaned them off, bleached them off, sanitized them, and all that kind of good stuff. And to come to find out, these babies work. So yeah, blessings on top of blessings. Okay. Well, I live in Oxon Hill when I was in second grade and third grade. Cool. Okay, wait a minute. Did I miss something in the chat? My oh, thank you. She said my first live with me. I am doing a little repair sewing for my sister-in-law's quilt. Oh, I bet it's beautiful. She said a little sewing and repair work. What happened to it? I know most of you guys are new with me. There was a quilt that a lady found in, well, she didn't find it. You know, when you have a grandma and they pass away and they have their grandchildren, they came to our one of our members of our quilt guild and was like, here I have, I think it was about 6 quilts, and they were like, we don't want these, and we just figured we can, you guys can have them or give them to somebody. Now they were all stored up in the attic, so they had the attic smell and all the, it was just they were kind of gross, but she hand stitched on some of them, on some of the blocks, and she and some of the quilts weren't even done at all. They were just, the tops were just made. So I chose a green and white quilt that she made, and she did, I think it was about like 12 blocks maybe. All of the white in the block in the sashing was messed up. So I'm did order fabric to replace it. It ordered it a long time ago. I had high hopes that I was going to work on that quilt. But life happened. So I am ready now to work on that quilt. So, and I wanted to give it back to them to see, you know what, this is part of your history. But I don't even know the lady's name because I would love to have put her name on a label. So I'm going to ask one of our guild members to see if, they want it back, or at least her name, so I can put her name in as, that we pieced it together, because I'm gonna have to repiece like the whole thing, and the replace all the sashing. It was stained really bad. I took some Dawn dish detergent and some Awesome. I think that's what we used, because hunty, it was stinky. It was really stink. They were really stinky, and but it the staining in the blocks about all came out. So that was important to me. I wanted to make sure that the green and white blocks, the actual blocks themselves, were, restored, and most of them were. So if it's just like little bits and pieces that weren't. So I want to do that. She said, hey to my, okay, my daughter cleans apartments after people move out. You will not believe all the good things they leave behind, right? I'm like, your trash is my treasure. The IT Hawaiian leprechauns, is it Menahune, are working overtime today. Windows is 11 is horrible. I had to restart the computer too. See, I wonder if they had, well, I have a Apple, but it's still active. It still was acting up too. I love your comment. I usually say the drunk leprechauns is loose. Candace, and I would love to finish a quilt some days. Someone started long ago. Yes. And I'm wondering about how I'm going to quilt it. And because she was doing hand piecing, honey, I'm going to tell you right now. So, not what I'm going to be doing. Okay. Mm-mm. Not at all. We have Day in the house. Hey, Day. Hey, girlie. Sorry, late to the party. No, honey, you're fine. You are fine.
Honey, I was having so much technical difficulties. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to be on here or not. Any either. It was a whole lot of going on. Hey, Donna. Oh, that was Donna who said that. I'm sorry, Donna. Donna and Day are both in the house. Hey. So many technical issues this morning, but that's okay. We're here now. We're here now. I use Oxy to get out the yellowing and stains in vintage quilts. Okay, that's a good one. I'm gonna get some, and just in case there's some more that I didn't come out before, that I can get it to come out. See if it'll come out now. Because I soaked it and let it sit out in the sun to dry. Of course, I didn't want to put it in a dryer, but I couldn't believe they didn't want that part of that part of their life. But sometimes children, they just don't know what they have until they don't have it anymore, and that's kind of scary. That is kind of scary, but they don't know any. I hate to say they don't know any better, because they really don't. Because if they knew how much time and effort she put into making that said quilts, or those quilts, because like I said, it was a plethora of them, they would have treated it so much better than what they had. So I do want to work on that quilt coming up soon, because I think it's something beautiful. And plus it's summertime, and I was like, if I wasn't able to get it back to them, I would love to have it as a not that I go on the I'm about to say I was gonna say a picnic quilt. I don't go on picnics. So I'm not going on no picnic. So I don't know how I'm gonna make it a picnic quilt. But a quilt that, just I don't know. I just don't want it to sit around and not be shown. So it could be down here in my studio on the studio wall. Ooh, perfect. Okay, we only got one more piece to add to this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let this lay down this way because of these seams. Let's see. Donna said, oh, wait a minute. Okay, y'all, really? So proud of you, girl. Thank you, thank you. Everyone saying hello to everybody. Hey, Katie. Um, Katie says technical difficulties seem to be widespread today. Girl, is somebody trying to hijack our stuff? I'm just concerned just a little bit. I know, Vicky. She says interesting. It is a lion, a legit lion. He is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm looking forward to the actual quilting of this one. I have a feeling what I want to do, but I need to take finish. I haven't even started yet, so I haven't finished nothing. Start the dot to dot series by Angela Walters. That's what I'm gonna do on it. Pretty similar to what I did to my giraffe, but I didn't. I was just going off the seat of my pantyhose with him. I knew on my giraffe I wanted to put feathers. There's nothing on my lion that screams feathers to me. It's more, he's masculine. His name is Lincoln, so I need those lines in there. Um, Now, will they be matchstick? I don't know. Probably some, like in certain spots, but I'm not gonna say it's gonna be all over. But I do know it's gonna be some lines, and it's gonna be a little bit of filling in, because this is a similar, well, this is how he's gonna look, but not all the color is the same. I took a lot. I don't know what they were seeing when they made this lion, but he has several spots of green in his face, and those greens that they selected were like a bright green. I understand the concept, because he was sitting in a sun and shaded area. You know how they do under the trees, like when your cows and stuff, you go look for them. They up under a tree line somewhere, in a tree line somewhere, getting cool. And I'm thinking that's what the concept was here. I'm thinking that was the concept, but I get it. But I don't want no green in his face when I know for a fact that there isn't any. So I took that green out of his face. And what I'm doing now is making sure all my fabric didn't bunch on the other side. And it did not. So guys, let's finish up H7. Woohoo! Let's get that going. But yeah. Come on, baby. So this will be my first time doing a quilt that someone else had, started to. No, I've done people's quilts for them. I do long arming, so that's not the thing. But this one is different, because these children did not want this quilt back, and well, they didn't want the quilts. Period. They were like, "Oh, we don't want them." Just cleaning out the attic. That kind of attitude about it. And so it was very, very not, unfulfilling almost, because they didn't want them. And I it made me think about, and really think hard, that I really hope that my children don't do that to my stuff one day, or my grandchildren. Guys, thank you so much for sharing the links. When I was moving, if you are a content creator, please let my throw a heart in the chat, so my moderators that are here will let you guys drop your links. I have amazing moderators. If you don't know, Donna is Donna over at Handmade by Ying. She actually has a live tonight. Right, Donna? You do have a live tonight, right? I know it's Monday, but I hadn't talked to you today, so I'm sorry. I don't want to be telling them that you have a live tonight when you already said you may or may not have one. Okay, y'all. Hold on, I gotta get this little piece of paper out. H7 is done. Bam! I'm so excited. And here is the last one. We got a piece. We got a piece. Now, before I piece it, I have to make sure, because I changed the colors, that I write the correct color on this sheet of paper. And because what was HG? Dark 2. Gotta keep you. Dun dun dun. HG dark 2. Light 1. And medium 2. So that means on this one, I just had to make sure I wrote my information down correct. That one has a dun, 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 dun. Okay, they're all marked. Now I just need to verify 2 things. Okay, everything's good. So when I have a piece of paper, or anytime I do foundation paper piecing, what I do is before I start, I crease all of my lines. That way, when I go to turn my get my fabric, I can turn that fabric down to make sure that I have, when I'm getting ready to cut the fabric or audition the fabric, I should say, I know exactly the shape that that fabric needs to cover. And by me pressing it down, I can fold that fabric over onto the fabric. I'm going to show you, and it's going to help me easily see if that fabric will cover that piece or not. So now you could use a light box. I have a light box right here that I'm working on. It's also a cutting mat on top of it, but I do not use it as much as I used to because I've changed. I like to use the flip method now. Okay, I have my fabric cut. Donnell, I got the chicken quilt top finished and my new Juki setup. Okay, Candace, we need to talk. Okay, we're gonna talk to you for a second, but hold on. Let me go down and back up. My Andrea says my late husband was an auctioneer. I was his clerk. I always bought quilt tops at the auctions when no one was bidding. I still have 2 left to finish. That is so cool. You know, I would like to go to one day. How they be calling stuff off, blah, 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 one, blah, 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 two, you know, that kind of thing. Oh my God, I love hearing that. I love it. I be like, how's your lips going so fast? I like when they do that. Oh my gosh. I love when they do that. I'd be like, wait a minute, you didn't even give me time to think. So I know I can never ever go and call myself trying to buy nothing. Cause honey, them folks be too fast for me. I'm like, I'm out. Okay. So here is this piece. I'm placing number 1 down. And number 1 is pretty easy because that one is with the fabric. Um, you can definitely see that I have all this fabric all the way around. So I am not going to miscut this piece. Howdy, Donna, ironing and cutting my strips, says Andrea. That's interesting. Quote behind you. I can hard. Okay, we already read that one. I know, me too. When I was moving from Pennsylvania to Georgia, says Candace, I had so much stuff and running out of time and space on the truck. I would just put things on the curb. My neighbors would take what they wanted. I've done that plenty of times. Plenty of times. Or I'll call them over and be like, hey, look, do you need this? Do you need that? But the crazy part about it is sometimes you can You had like if you tried to sell something, people wouldn't buy it, but let it be sitting out on that curb, boy, they'd be quick to grab it. They'll be quick to grab it. And I'm like, oh, so you come get it when it's marked free and sitting out on a curb, but you wouldn't buy it from me. Okay. Light. I need light 1. You know what? Because I haven't used my light 3. Nope, we got to continue with it. Light 1. Want to make sure. I'm sorry, I had to make sure I'm grabbing the right one. This one. Yep. Scissors. There we go. I moved from PA to Georgia too many years ago. I know I used to move all the time, out and about all the time, especially when I was in the military. I moved, and when I got back home, I just knew I couldn't stay back. I couldn't stay in Wisconsin. I just couldn't take it. I'm gonna move this down some. Covered. Part 2 is covered. Okay, now I can recut since I repositioned to make sure. I try my best to keep all of my seams with a 1/4 inch. It's sometimes if it's too bulky, I'll take a little bit out of that seam because when it comes time to quilting it, you would thank me when you do. It's no fun going over bulky seams. None at all. Especially when you're using a pantograph. Woo, it'll throw everything off. It just throws it off a wee bit. Okay. Yes, Candace, so happy for you. I need that pattern, girl. Dada said, 1 more to go. That's right, girl. I'm on the last one. Kim says, I am finishing 4 quilts that my grandmother started back in 1932, 45, 50, and 52. Oh, that is awesome. 1 is for my aunt. The other 3 are for me and 2 of my girls. Oh, that is so cool, Kim. Not Kim. Lisa says, do you know Tyler Perry? He plays Medea, girl. Yes, I love me some Tyler Perry. You should listen to his story about his grandma's quilt and his words. Oh, that, you know what? It's on my playlist that I have saved to watch. So I'm definitely going to look at it. I don't know. Sometimes I'll save all this stuff and don't. I guess when a storm happens or something like that, I get to watch it. But until then, I won't be watching. And no, I don't get much TV time. Because a movie I can I could while I'm sitting down here. But usually when I'm sitting down here, I'm down here running my mouth. So, yeah, that's not going to happen then. But usually when I have like free soul days or when I'm all by myself, all quiet and stuff, I can definitely watch a movie and stuff down here. Okay, that was like 1. Now I need Y. Tell me why. Okay, nope, this is not gonna work. Let's see this piece right here. It's funny how legit kids know exactly how much fabric to give you. And when I tell you, you have fabric left over. Now, there was a moment when I was like, oh, Donna, I don't think I'm going to have enough fabric. And I said that, and it was the last time that I would have been using that fabric. So it worked out fine. It worked out fine. Because when I tell you it was a sliver left, it was a sliver. I didn't have much of that fabric left at all. I don't know if I got cut happy. I probably did. Probably did. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. This piece have 9 pieces. We just put in, I said we because y'all doing it with me. We just put in the third piece. I used to run a donation center for a women's shelter thrift store, and it was so sad how many quilts, afghans, and other handmade items were donated and sold for so little. That yeah, that would break my heart because in fact, we had I on Tuesdays I stopped doing it. Used to go for a cross stitch meeting, and I absolutely love it, but that falls on the day that I go live, and usually I need all the help I can get on a Tuesday to do what I supposed to do, you know. So I didn't have it wasn't in my schedule no more on a Tuesday. But anyway, there was a lady that came in from our guild, and when I tell you, she came in there with this beautiful quilt. I mean, beautiful quilt, and I know for a fact that if the show did not have when you made it requirements, some shows that say you have to have been made in a year or so. If it did not have show requirements, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that quilt would have won something if it had not already been in a show and won something. Beautiful quilt. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you know she bought it for 30 and it was a queen size quilt. $35. So we were in the where we meet at is at the bakery. We were in the bakery and this lady said when she found out, she had bought it for that price, and she was like, I'll give you $500 cash for it right now. She was like, oh no, I'm gonna keep it. Let me tell you something. I said $500 cash. She was like, yeah, I'll give you $500 cash for it right now. And that lady kept it. Honey, she had better restraint than me. She had better restraint than me because, honey, she would have had that quilt in her hand so fast. She would have got that quilt that day. But evidently, that woman, well, of course, she's a quilter. She knew the worth of that quilter and probably knew for a fact that if she ever sold it, she can get far more than $500 for it. Pristine condition and all of that. At beautiful quilt. 500. I said, I'll give you $500 for it right now. And I was like, lady, you got $500 right now to buy a quilt with? I mean, you sure you don't need nothing for the house? I just say I use colored pencil or marker to color in a portion of each block so I don't get messed up. Oh, honey, you gotta do it. Whatever works for you, you make sure you continue to do it because you doing like what I'm doing now, doing all this talking and stuff like that. It's easy to get. Um, I knew. Did we use Jack already today? That lousy sucker, he done came back in here. He even called auctions in his sleep. Kim said she worked at an auction house too. She worked for an auction barn and clerked for farm sales. I bought a lot of stuff. So did my dad and my husband. And they said, I didn't know you were on, girl. Yeah, this is just an impromptu live, impromptu, finishing up my lion. What I'm doing is, yep, I got a date with Jack, and that's because when I pulled it back to audition the fabric, I didn't realize that this was going on. That it was the angle got wider, so it got off just a little bit. And I want to cover that because I'm sure that's an intricate, a piece that's going to need to be covered. So let me go ahead and run this. Thank goodness it's not a bad scene. It just wanted me on here to talk a little bit longer. That's all. That's all. We are almost done. Boop. Just like that. And if you guys have the seam ripper that has a little rubber nubby on it, did you know that you can use it as an eraser to help pull these threads out of the fabric a lot easier? I don't like to use it too heavily because I'm scared you can accidentally stretch, since most of the fabric, especially in foundation paper piecing, is on a bias. So you don't want to stretch your fabric. Let me iron this back open. Now I can use my little nubby here. Okay, now let's try that again, shall we? We shall. We shall. Okay, bring it down, audition it. This is what happened the last time. Let's bring this baby over. And you are now covered. And I'm going right here. I can still bring you down just a hair. There. And you're covered there. Okay, now it will be covered up. We're back in business. Babe, we're back in business. Okay. Get that top thread out of there. So don't be afraid to, if you have to, have a date with Jack, go ahead and, date him for a little bit while you're on that one piece. Because by the time you don't want to have to find out that you made a mistake at the end of the block. When the problem is in the middle of the block. Okay. We are now on piece number 5. Guys, can you believe it? We are about to finish Lincoln. Whew, we're about to finish him. Okay, will I need this piece anymore? This was dark too. Yes, I will. So I'm going to leave that out to the side. These little scraggly pieces, man. This is CO. Done with these fabrics. CO. Oh, have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord, I don't have no more CO. Did I put it in the wrong bin? Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Okay, CO is this color right here. Maybe I put it in the wrong one. Please tell me I put it in the wrong one. Wouldn't that be funny though? This is CO right here. It's good to know your colors. By the time you finish a legit kit, you will know your colors. For real, for real. Yes. Phew. I did put it in the wrong basket. You see how easy that is to do? It's very easy to do. Oh, that scared me. Oh my gosh, did that scare me? Okay, I need to go all the way. You know what we're gonna do? Go on the angle. Okay, now I'm just making sure that I have the room, and I do. Does it cover though? And it does cover. Okay. Sorry about that. I had a. Let me pin this so I can move it. I'm telling you, if stuff can go wrong today, it's gonna go wrong today, okay? My needle got unthreaded. And to make it so bad, it's gonna do it on a live. Out of all times to do it. And this, what is this called? This needle threader. And I don't always see eye to eye. I'm learning how to thread this machine. Come on, up. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to thread this machine and it's not giving, it doesn't. Lord have mercy. It's like I'm missing something. Okay, go down. Go to this bag. Bring it through that piece. Oh, Stephanie, let the dang on thing go. Now I see what I was doing wrong. I was still I was still holding on to the thread. I'm like, it's not that. It's not. I had to. It would have worked if I would have let the dang on thread go. That is too funny. You know, sometimes you just gotta laugh at your own self, cause dang it. Silly, silly, silly. I'm like, it's not working. This thing is not working for me. Well, if you let go of the thread that you holding on to, so it can thread. Oh, have mercy. Yes, messing with people Facebook. I post furniture for sale and they want you to deliver it or hold it for days or show up and help you to load it. I know, girl. We met so many people like that because we forever on marketplace too, honey. Then people want you to walk all over creation for them. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Or you tell people that you're interested in it and let you be on your way. What you send me your address for? But if you knew you had somebody else on their way too. And I told you I don't live close to you. It's gonna take a minute to get to you. We had that happen several times to us. We're like, dang gone, we were already left the house, and we were prepared to, go out that 40 minutes. Okay, we on number 6. I can keep this sliver right here and let's put this back in the right folder. Thank you, Stephanie. We need dark 2, which I believe is this piece up here. I've been watching the progress of Lincoln for a while now. I love your filing system. I am going to do that. It will make things much easier. Yes, especially when you put the stuff in the right folder. Yes, you can see his face even backwards. But wait till you see the fabric, okay? I'm really interested to see how this rock he's sitting on going to turn out because I changed all the colors pretty much in the rock. My grandparents didn't get the paper, but a lady in their church saved them and gave them to my grandmother. They were all from the 1932 and 33. Oh, that's pretty cool. This happened yesterday. How it's happening, I don't know. My fabric is flipping up on the very end. Thank goodness I don't have to take out the whole seam. I just got to take out. I don't want to take out nothing. I'm about to stitch over it. There. Finish your research. So I can lock that stitch now. My machine doesn't have a needle threader and it threads from the front to the back and I can't see the thread the things. So I spend more time threading needles than sewing on some days. Yes, I don't understand. I don't know why they made it so dang on difficult. Why they had to be so difficult? Okay, what happened here? Another just today. You know what? When I'm finished this live, I promise you, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna go do. Sit my butt down somewhere and just breathe. Just to breathe. Because if this live today is not trying my patience, and it's not you guys, it's just silly mistakes. Silly mistakes. Sometimes I think when things happen, I'm wondering, is God trying to, keep me for something? You guys ever think of that way? I laugh at myself all day, every day. I'm usually calling myself a dummy. Girl, be like on Fred Sanford, on Sanford and Son, you big dummy. That's what I feel like right now. That's what I feel like right now. Good grief. It's taking as long to get those papers all torn off as it did the soda blocks. And I use the tiniest stitch possible. Yeah, sometimes, honey, that paper can be tough to get out. Okay, we are about to trim this piece. I believe this is dark 2, so I can put it back with dark 2 fabric. Dark 1, 2. And I need, oh, the infamous CO. Can I get away with this piece? Nope. Okay, guys, we are about to sew our last 3 pieces on this baby. I hope I don't have to cut anymore. This takes time to do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Odd shape, but that's okay. Let me make sure that it's covered on all sides before I get to slicing and dicing over here. I don't know why I won't cut this long tail off. I'm waiting to the end, I guess. You're number 7. What? So if anybody wanted to know about real time, this is my real time, my speed all the time. Everything takes like an act of Congress to get done for me. I am just a slow piecer. I wish I had the speed and the air-free rate that a lot of other YouTubers have. That's not me. That is just not me. So, guys, I don't know if you guys are aware. We are so close. We are, not I am, we are, because you guys are a part of this journey with me. We are almost at 1,000. Yes, Kim, if you spritz a little water, says Andre, it will make it easier. I use the paper from the grocery store ads. This probably is the issue. Be careful with the ink from those grocery store ads. That's all I would have to advise on. We knew you can do it. Yay! I would sure wish I had a way to get balloons to drop when you finish. I know, right? That would be so cool. I don't oh, that piece of work. I don't know. What is it like? I don't know if you can do it on the live. Does balloons drop? Do you get the thumb? Oh, see. Oh, that mess don't work. That would have been cool though. Okay, let's see. Are you covered here to here? Let's move you over some so I can make sure. Come on. Stephanie, if you just cut a bigger piece, you won't have to be struggling. Right here. Yep, there we go. I know, wouldn't that be cool? Balloons are dropped. Well, we still have to assemble him. So right now we just finished doing the paper part. I just said slow and steady wins the race. Yep. Hey, from Arizona, the first time I've caught you on a live. Hi, Laura. Welcome to the live, hon. Yep, I'm a little short. How short am I, though? I mean, really not that short. You know what I just said? I should just go ahead and, cut a bigger piece. I should just listen to that voice because it's not off. And the piece is not bad. I'm taking it out because I have a feeling that it needs to be longer. When I say on this one side, it is just like right at the thread of being okay. That's too close for comfort for me. And I put all this work into this, and for it to mess up, at that point, that would make me mad. And for some reason, I can't run my seam ripper down through here. There it is. Because it's keep getting caught on other fabric. Come on. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Thank you. It just did not let me be great. I only had those last couple of pieces to go. 2 pieces. That's all I had to do. That's all I have to do. Okay. Let's get a bigger piece. I'll be way more comfortable at this stage if the piece was just a little bit bigger. You come through with all these scraps. Yeah, this'll work. This shall work. Much better. Much, much better. See, if I would have just listened to that voice that first time, we would be done. We would be done. Okay. Jean said, I'm slow too. Yeah, honey, I'm always slow. You would probably have surpassed 1K if YouTube did not play with the subscriber numbers. They give one and take two away. Girl, you noticed that, huh? You noticed that they do that. And I understand they say they scrub the count to make sure that, um, people. Let me get rid of this right here. This is driving me nuts. That the people are actual subscribers and not robots and all that kind of stuff on your live. I get that. I really, really do. I really do. And of course, you want real subscribers. Everyone does. But dang it. They don't drop your number just a little bit. They drop your number a whole bunch. And then you have to be like, dang, not. And then it'll sit in like limbo. And then all of a sudden you get like 10 new subscribers all at once. And you're like, okay, where did they come from? How did that happen? But yeah, they do that. And it hurts your feelings a little bit. It really does. I can keep that for a piece. Okay, how can we use this piece? No, we're not going to play this game. Not on this last piece, we're not. This piece of work. No, because I don't want to have to unstitch nothing. There. Okay, guys, the last scene. So excited. That was the last scene. I need to go, y'all. Have a great day. Have a wonderful, blessed day. You too, Kim. Take care. I got my husband to subscribe and share. Hope and family and friends did. Thank you so much, Brenda. Congratulations on finishing your last block. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I'm so excited. So excited. Let's trim this baby up right quick and we will be done. I am using my trim lock ruler, my paper piecing ruler by Fallon. I can just take it and I line it up on the outside of the line. So I always leave just like a millimeter past the line. So when I go to piece it, I can, it's easier for me to line up that way. Okay, now this piece, guys, we did it. We did it. I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking around as we were working on this Lincoln. Now the only thing we have to do with Lincoln is put him together. Start putting this baby together. This is how you do it. Oh, God, I don't know why that song just jumped in my head, but yeah. Um, and it's coming through. The last block. Ah, hey Tina, it's done. What? I am excited, y'all. Excited. Now I did a look. This was you. So guys, thank you so much. I'll show your videos at the end of my next one. Thank you, Tina. I do appreciate it. Guys, we've done it. We done it. We done it. All the blocks for Lincoln are now complete. Now, only thing I have to do is start assembling him. And I feel so blessed and feel so accomplished. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for helping and sticking with me as I did so. So, and of course, I might do some impromptus this week as I'm doing the assembly. If you guys like to see that as well, because I think you guys are invested at this point. You know, you guys are invested in the process. So yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking with me as I worked and keeping me company because sometimes it can get a little bit boring down in the studio, if you know what I mean. So excited. Yes. Okay. I will take you guys on that journey as well when I am doing some piecing of him. Let me get a couple of blocks in to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to this part. Last time I did little hooter and it was like, it was just, the process was just not good for what I was doing. So I'm going to do it a different way this time. So I'm going to do a couple of blocks that way and then I'll come on live. And at that time, I should know exactly what I'm doing. So, guys, until the next time, I want you guys, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have a live schedule for tomorrow. So, hopefully, no technical difficulties come tomorrow. Who knows? I might be working on some squares on tomorrow's live so I can get a little bit further working on it. So, guys, have a great afternoon. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, no problem, Andrea. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I want all of my subscribers and all my family. You guys are family. To make sure that you guys are being seen and heard in the chat. Talk to you later.